This is my map, and today I'm going to drive from New York all the way to Boston. I'll cut through Connecticut and then continue to go. Of the winter, you can see most of these trees, leaves changing colors. So I'm going to maintain this road for about 11 miles before I make my next turn. So on my left side is the Hudson River. That divides New York and New Jersey. Driving on top of the George Washington Bridge. So look at the George Washington Bridge. The serious construction, serious engineering. This bridge has top and down road, so there are cars beneath this level which also running, and then we are on top, we also running. It shows how strong the bridge is. It's an amazing construction. Interstate highway from New York State to Massachusetts. I have to drive to Connecticut. So this is the city of Hartford, the capital of Connecticut. And you can see it's an amazing city. So I try to show my speedometer and my front camera, the view of the front camera, which is so clear, giving the 4K view. And then you can see the city of Hartford. It's very nice and very cool. It's an interstate highway. Let's go. I love the road and I love the engineering aspect of the construction. You can see that the curves are done in a way that the angles are wider, so it doesn't cause you to slow down too much when you are taking a curve. And it's smooth and it's designed very nice. The engineering aspect is so interesting. I love it. try to maintain the speed limit. At some point, the maximum I've seen is 65 miles per hour. But sometimes you see some cars running faster than the speed limit. So I was like, wow. Well, so I guess that the police are on the road trying to detect misbehavior on the road, and I think it's to the benefit of everybody, to my safety and to the next driver's safety. So now that I'm driving on the highway, I felt a sense of freedom compared to Manhattan, because New York Manhattan was so complicated for me. In fact, I've never seen like complicated traffic rules like that before. Because at some point, there are some road that maybe a junction and a turn that they've stated there that you cannot turn or make a U-turn between 7 to 9 a.m. and from 10, maybe from 9 a.m. going, you can make a U-turn. These are some of the rules. At some point, you can't do this between this hour, and you can do it between next hour. And the signs are very, very tiny. So if you don't actually pay attention and then watch the signs, you do the wrong thing, and then by the time you realize, you are getting a ticket. So getting this highway, for instance, is so relaxing, and I feel like I have the freedom, and let me go accordingly. So let's go. I saw a dead antelope on the roadside. It looks like a car knocked it. I was like, wow, if this were to be in Ghana, and now this antelope would be in someone's soup. But I like the fact that this place, they protect the wildlife, because as in life, as we all know, the natural selection should continue to evolve, and if every mammal or all this life go out of extinction, then of course the planet will find it difficult to generate new set of life that should proceed through the evolution process. So I believe that protecting the wildlife should be part of human responsibility, and I like the fact that all this place, the forests are left untouched. The trees, you can see that they've been there for a long time, so many years, and it's good. It's a good idea, good behavior. So you can see my speed on the screen, and you can see the location, my current location on the screen, and you can see the compass on the screen. These are all telemetry data that I record within my route. So as I'm driving, all this information is recorded, and I'm having all comprehensive information about everything that I'm doing. So I try to respect the speed limit, and you can see here the speed limit is around 65 miles per hour. Even though I can get some cars overtaking me, as I keep saying, but it's around 65 miles per hour, so I can't go beyond that. There are some other content that I'll later on make it public, but for now it's private. It has to do with my recordings around gas stations, which these recordings are not done by the cameras that are doing this kind of recording. There are other special cameras that record everything around me. I mean, even picking the nozzle to pump the gas, whoever is coming, what car is around, who is walking around. I have recordings for that, which it is something that I put in place just to deal with in case of anything that happens, So I'll later on share those videos, and those are kind of videos that, it's not like something that you can say that you are relaxed and then you are comfortable, because I'm always not comfortable going to the gas station. So I'll try and share those videos later. different driving my own car in this part of the world. I always say that I told myself some time back that what if I have one of my cars in this part of the world? Because when you go out, if you say you want to go for a holiday, let's say you buy a ticket, you book for a hotel, you just fly all the way to a bigger city, and then, or maybe a big city, and then you check into your hotel, you walk around. But if you have to go to any place that is outside the hotel, then you may have to book for maybe a tour bus, then they will pick you up, or you go to where they load, and then you go all the way to where you're supposed to have your sightseeing. And then after that, at some point you can't even do much, because by the time you realize, they'll tell you that it's time, you have to go back, the bus is loading. But if you have your own car, driving your own car around the world, there's nothing like that. In fact, I really, I'm very grateful for the decision that I took to actually drive my own car around the world. It's been my dream, and I'll never regret it. I feel so good. Seeing things that seeing, like environmental conditions that are not. It's not the same as what I'm used to back home in Ghana, because the temperature, the trees, everything is different. It's amazing, and the people, the culture, it's so amazing, and it feels good. So I guess that I try as much as possible not to drive at night. But here I realize that because the planet is tilted, the tilting predispose certain regions to have some darkness early and stuff like that. So I realized that here around 4 o'clock going, then it's getting dark, and sometimes it affects the way my driving hours, because I have to reduce the distance that I have to travel per day, because I wouldn't want to be driving in the night, even though it's around 4:35. So it's one of the challenges that will affect my timing, but I'll cope with it. Look at all these trees and how beautiful they are, and then I guess after some time all the leaves are going to fall down, and then until the next summer or something, then the green will come back again. It's amazing. You don't. It's interesting how the planet behaves towards all these conditions. So I love to experience the planet. Like I said, the rotational speed around this area is slower than Ghana. So here maybe around 800 or 900 miles per hour, while Ghana on the equator is about 1,000 miles per hour. So it's interesting. Coming around this area in my own car, I like it. So at this time, I would like to end the video, and on my next journey from Boston, Massachusetts to my next city, which I'm considering Buffalo, the distance is far, it's over 700 kilometers, but I'll try to see if I can divide it into two, because I don't want to drive in the night. As I said, I'll try and do more recording so that everybody can see and then experience what I'm experiencing. So thank you for watching, and all the best.